morning, you guys. What is up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, my name's Emily. And today I am going to be taking you guys more in depth in a work day in my life. I know that I vlog a lot when I'm working throughout the week, but I thought that it would be fun to take you guys again in more of like an in-depth work day. Obviously I can only go so in-depth because of like confidentiality, but I filmed one of these before that I will link above for you guys if you want to go check that out too, and you guys seem to really like it, so I thought that I would film another one for any of you that are interested in the same industry that I'm in, or if you also work from home, even in like a different industry, just seeing like, I love watching other people's work from home vlogs because I love just like watching what they do throughout the day in terms of their desk setup or like what they do for lunch or how they stay motivated, things like that. So I'm gonna take you guys through my day. So as you saw this morning, I woke up and every morning I drink some lemon water. I have 2 new videos coming up soon. One is going to be a fitness routine, and then the second one is going to be a morning in my life. And both of those will kind of get more in depth in terms of like my health and fitness routine, and then obviously my morning routine. So I didn't take you guys too in depth because of that this morning. I wanted this to be more based around like what I do for work. So woke up, got some lemon water, took a ginger shot, did my Lily Sabri workout. Like I said, I'll get more into that in my fitness routine, but I've really been loving her workouts, so shout out to my little sister because she got me on them. And then I just got ready. Obviously, like I didn't get like too ready this morning. I just have like this oversized crew neck on. I've been obsessed with these. We have to keep our apartment like pretty cool because in the evening the sun comes through our windows and it gets so warm. So in the mornings it's a lot cooler in here because we have to keep it low so that it doesn't get so hot at night. And I'm always in a crew neck. Sometimes I even like bring my little blanket in here. It's actually quite a big blanket. And I just did like my skincare routine. I didn't put on any makeup today, but I did curl my hair because I feel like when my hair is done, I just feel so much more put together. I'm also not sure if I have a meeting. Normally on Monday mornings, I forgot to mention, it is Monday, June 28th. I can't believe we're already almost to July. Normally on Mondays, we have like a team meeting, but my boss is out today, so I'm not sure if we're still having that. But I just like to do my hair. I feel a little bit more put together and I seem to be more efficient when I feel more put together. Then I just made my coffee that's looking kind of sad now because the whipped cream kind of melted in there. But I get coconut whipped cream from Aldi and I love it. It's really low calorie. It doesn't have a lot of sugar or sodium, and I really like just topping my coffee with it. I kind of like mix it in there because it kind of resembles cold foam. But anyways, enough about that. The first thing that I do every morning is I get my little today and to do notebook. I'm obsessed with this thing. I will link it below for you guys. I get this off Amazon, and in here I just fill out what I need to do for the day. I kind of like structure it. So basically, I've said this before, so I'll keep it short, but my job is essentially a marketing manager. So I manage marketing for 3 different VPs in my company as of right now. I'm about to start working with 4, so that should be interesting because I'm already a little stressed out, but it's fine. And I break it up by person, so by the VP that I work for. So I do their name, and then what I need to do for that person, the next person's name, what I need for that person for the day, and then the third, same thing. And then on the other side, I just put anything that is like not tied to a specific VP that I'm working for. But I do have to say, time blocking is so huge. It is so important for me and for my work from home schedule. Seriously, if you guys work from home, you know this. If you don't, you could probably imagine you have to be so self-disciplined to work from home. It's literally insane because you have nobody here holding you accountable. Because I know this guy up there ain't gonna hold me accountable for anything, and he's the only one that I'm with during the day because Ricky goes to work. So we as a team, since we're all working from home, definitely like use our Teams chat to kind of try to like motivate each other throughout the day, but that only goes so far considering it's a app on the computer. So definitely make a to-do list, hold yourself accountable. So that is what I'm doing right now. And I just start off my day by answering some emails, so that's what I'm gonna get started with. So I'm almost done with my coffee and I'm very sad because I kind of feel like I need another and I don't have any cold brew left. I could make a warm coffee, but I haven't had warm coffee in like months because I've been so into my cold brew. But I am now, after responding to some emails, I am going to be posting on social media for today's social content. So I post for all of my VPs on social media every single day. I have like these hashtags that I copy and paste into their posts to make sure that we're getting some more views and some exposure as well. So I am just going to work on getting these posts up. And then in terms of social media, I also need to submit, we have like a marketing and compliance approval process for our social media. Since it is company-based social media, we can't just be posting anything. We have some rules. So I need to submit my social media requests for this week to make sure that the posts that I'm making are getting approved and everything is good to go for next week. I do everything with social media a week in advance so that we have some time to make sure that everything is approved by both the VP who I'm posting on their social media and our compliance team, and gives me time to make it. So that's what I'm going to do next, is post on social media and then get next week's social media posts made and submitted to compliance for approval. Okay, so it's now like 10:30 and I am finishing up more back and forth emails. I always say this, I swear, if I did not have an email, I definitely wouldn't be as productive, but I also would have so much more free time because so much of my day is taken up responding to emails. So what I have gotten done so far is I send out like mass emails, like marketing emails, marketing campaigns. So I worked on those. I worked on the social media posts that I was talking about. And I just responded to an email and I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about it. So the context of the email actually doesn't matter, because what I wanted to tell you guys about it is I was following up on this email because this guy that I've been going back and forth with on this project hasn't responded to me in quite a few days on the project, hasn't given me any updates or anything. With that being said, I wanted to follow up, and I saw on either like Twitter or Instagram or somewhere, some female said females need to stop putting just, like the word just, I'll explain, in their emails and get to the point, because you don't need to sugarcoat what you want. Like, men don't do that for the most part, not to generalize, but you guys get the idea of what I'm saying, because a lot of times women, especially when they're communicating with men in business, have a feeling that they need to like downplay their requests. So for example, what I'm getting to is I was typing out this email and I said like, hi so-and-so, I just wanted to check in to see if we had any updates on this so that I could keep the person that we're working with on this updated on the other end of things. And I was like, why am I putting just? Like, as if it's like not really a big deal. It is a big deal and I need an answer. So I took that word out, and I know that this seems like such a small thing, but it honestly has changed the game for me in terms of emailing, because you could still be very kind. Like, there's no need to like not be kind in terms of things like this, but a lot of times people have a tendency to try to like downplay their needs in business and not want to put their foot down about things. And like, quite honestly, I do need this back and it shouldn't be downplayed because it is time sensitive. And so instead I typed out an email that said I wanted to check in on this and see where we were at with this so that I could get back to the person that I'm working on with this so that I could give them an update. And it just seems more like, still nice, but like, I don't know, get the point across, you know what I mean? So don't downplay yourself, you know, put your foot down if you need to and still be kind, of course, but start taking just out of those emails, because it doesn't need to be in there and you don't need to downplay what you need to get your shit done. Like I said, just responding to more emails. I know that this video is a lot of me talking you guys through what I'm doing. I wish I could show you a little bit more, but you know, maybe when the day comes that I work for myself, that will be a thing that I can actually show you guys like on my computer what I'm doing. But in about 30 minutes, I'm gonna start making some phone calls to set a few meetings for one of my VP. He has some business partners that he needs meetings scheduled with, so I'm gonna do that. And then on my lunch break, I'm going to run to Aldi to go grocery shopping. Every Monday I go grocery shopping on my lunch break. I honestly really enjoy it. We don't need much, just a few little staple items. Okay, so I'm about to go to the grocery store and I just changed into this top. That was rude. Today is one of those days where like I just don't really know what to wear because it's so cold in my apartment, but it's hot outside, so I'm probably gonna change again when I get back. But it's like 80 degrees out, so I didn't want to be wearing a sweatshirt when I went out, so I'm just in my same Zara shorts from this morning. And then this top, I honestly don't know where I got it because I got it so long ago, but I'm sure you can find them wherever. It's just like a basic little low-cut top. So now I'm gonna run to Aldi and I will give you guys a short little haul when I get back, and then we will get back to work for the rest of the evening. Okay, so today's grocery haul ended up being a little bit bigger than I thought, but like I said, we're gonna keep this short because although this is part of my, I guess, work from home routine because I go every Monday to the grocery store, this is not the main part of the video. So I got some carrots, I got some cauliflower to make buffalo cauliflower. I'm very excited about this. Just some extra lettuce. I got sweet potatoes that made an absolute mess of my countertop. I got 2 avocados. They didn't really have many good ones, so I got as best as I could get. I got these little potatoes for Ricky. I absolutely dumped and completely spilled my entire thing of cumin, so I think that's how you say that, right? However you say this, yeah, I think it's cumin. How else would you say that? I don't know. So I needed a new one. Got 2 things of green tea for Ricky. I love this, like butter spray. I personally like to use spray in my pans as opposed to like butter or olive oil, but I do like the butter flavor, so got some of those. Got my favorite fiber bars stocked up on the chocolate ones because literally these are, they're just so good. And then I also got this in cinnamon coffee cake. If you heat this up in the microwave, it's amazing as a little breakfast snack. Then also ran out of taco seasoning, so I got some of that. Got some taco shells. I think we're gonna have a taco night. And then I found this True Whip vegan whipped topping, which I've been seeing all these TikToks of people like making, I guess you could call it like ice cream with Cool Whip, and you mix in like whatever fruits or flavors. I've seen people do caramel. So I was so excited that I bought 2 because even if I don't make the like TikTok ice cream things, I literally can eat this stuff with a spoon. I did not look at the nutrition on this, but it doesn't look that bad, so it's fine. And then I got some oat milk because I'm almost out. I got 2 things of my Starbucks coffee because I ran out this morning. More cotton candy grapes. Me and Ricky are literally so obsessed with these. Got a few. I thought I bought 4, but I only came home with 3 different health shots. Got some spinach, and then my most exciting purchase is I ended up with some peaches because they're just coming back into season. Honestly, these aren't my favorite. I like the really big, not to like sound weird, but like I like the really big and juicy peaches. These are just like kind of little guys, but you know what? They will tide me over until we really get deep into peach season. So this is my little grocery haul. As you guys saw, I also stopped and got a protein shake because, you know, why eat the food that I just bought? So I got a Captain Crunch peanut butter berries protein shake, and it is very, very bomb. So I'm gonna put these groceries away, finish drinking this, and get back to work. So I've just been working away. Today I have been working on some different graphics for postcards that we're gonna be sending out, and I've been doing like some event research. We have some events coming up in July and August that I'm going to start planning. Event planning is only one part of my job, but it is probably the most stressful part of my job. So I have just been working on that, making sure that we can get the venue that we want and kind of getting like a price estimate so that we can get that reimbursed and like all of those logistics things behind the event before it's even like officially planned. And now that I'm finished with event work for the day that took quite a while, I am doing some database organization. So I manage all 3 of my VP's business partners as well. That is another part of my job. So I have like tons of Excel documents that I work in all the time to make sure that my VPs are staying on top of connecting with all their business partners, making sure everything is going well, making sure that anything their business partners needs from us is completed. On the marketing side of things, obviously I only deal with like the marketing aspect, but like I said, making sure that all of the marketing stuff that any of their business partners needs from me or our team is good to go. I am basically just finishing out the day with some more event stuff. Also, I just made a little snack because I had that protein shake earlier, but I'm kind of hungry now. It's about 4 p.m. and so I just took some thin wheats and did goat cheese with lavender infused honey and red pepper. I know it's like very extra, but I got some lavender infused honey from the farmer's market that I went to the other day, and then the goat's cheese and thin wheats are just from Aldi. And then I cut up a peach that I got earlier, and I had some raspberries and grapes. And then I'm also watching this week's episode of The Morning Toast. So I really like to watch something when I'm working if it's like working, sorry, my messages are going off. If I'm working on something that like I don't have to be writing up, I don't know, like emails for example, because I can't really watch things and do emails at the same time. Like I don't know if you guys are the same way, but I have to like reread what I am typing out in the email so many times, and if I have noise in the background when I'm trying to read it, I just like can't comprehend it. I know that sounds so stupid probably, but like if I'm doing Excel work, I can normally like listen to a podcast or turn on like a movie in the background, not anything that I really have to pay attention to because obviously I need to be focusing on my work, but just to have like a little bit of background noise when I'm working in Excel and stuff, I can do that. But if it's anything that takes like too much mental capacity where I'm like having to reread things to make sure that everything is going correctly, or if I'm making calls or setting meetings, obviously I'm not like listening to podcasts when I'm doing that. So I really enjoy having a few things. Although I hate Excel work, I like it because I can listen to a podcast at the same time. So I finally just got off work. It's 5:30 and I always end work for the day at 5:30. I just finished up the day by doing all of that like database management stuff that I was talking about earlier, along with just many more emails. And I also had a phone call with another girl on my team that needed some help with some things, so I was able to just help her with a few things. I always say like I asked so many questions when I first started my job, and so it's nice that now that we have new team members, I can kind of like help them out whenever they need it since I'm not as new anymore. But now I think I'm just gonna make dinner. I have absolutely no idea what I want though, so to be determined. So for dinner, I just whipped up the usual, some type of veggies with chicken. So I did green beans, you can't really see them, but kale, sweet potato, and chicken with barbecue and lots of everything but the bagel seasoning, as always, because I'm literally obsessed with it. Also, I don't know how many of you would remember that like during Vlogmas, I think, I started the Vampire Diaries. Well, I finished that quite a while ago, like a few months ago, and I just yesterday night finished the originals. So now I am about to start Legacies tonight. For those of you that aren't familiar, please just on Netflix watch the Vampire Diaries and the originals and Legacies because it's so good. So Vampire Diaries is the original. That's gonna be confusing. Vampire Diaries was the first series, then the originals is the second series based off of the Vampire Diaries, and then Legacies is the third, or technically second spinoff. Sorry, this is so confusing, but it's seriously so good. And if you've seen the Vampire Diaries and haven't watched the originals or Legacies, like just do it. I'm very excited for Legacies. I have high expectations because the beginning of the originals was kind of hard to get through. Like the first season, I felt like it was just kind of blah, but then after you get through the first season of the originals, it's so good. I know they're still making seasons of the Legacies, so I'm very excited to like get into another show that is still making seasons. I feel like sometimes I like to watch shows that have an ending because then I can like work my way to the ending and like chapter closed. But at the same time, I also really like watching series. Like I'm in the middle of Riverdale, Stranger Things. I think The Walking Dead is still making episodes. I could be wrong on that one though. I feel like they haven't had a new season in a very long time, but like all of these shows I'm like in the middle of, and I'm kind of excited to have another one because then stuff is like constantly coming out. Also, I'm very excited for the next season of You, but now I'm just going to start Legacies and eat my dinner and chill and do nothing because after this work day I deserve it. So I just ordered a few outfits for my birthday weekend from Missguided, and I'm so excited. My birthday literally isn't for over a month, but it can never be too early, right? Okay, so I just got through like 3 episodes. Sorry, my cat is going crazy right now. I just got through like 3 episodes of Legacies, and it's so freaking good. It's literally insane already, which is not how the originals was at first. I don't know, I think I just like got off the high of the Vampire Diaries, and then I didn't think the originals were as good at first, but then the originals, it's amazing. But Legacies is like so good right off the bat, so very, very impressed. I have literally just been laying around. Like I showed you guys, I ordered some clothes from Missguided for my birthday, so I'm very excited. I'm starting to like make plans already, and it's like a month away, but I just get so excited for like my birthday, holidays, anything that I can like plan event-wise. I'm very excited for. Also, this weekend is the 4th of July, and I'm like 90% sure be bringing you guys with me for 4th of July, so keep an eye out for that vlog. But I am going to end today's vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little work day in my life and getting a closer insight into what I do every day. I know that sometimes it can seem kind of boring because I just sit at the same desk all day, but honestly, I really love what I do. And although it's definitely very overwhelming, I'm very, very grateful to have a job that I enjoy the work that I do. So with all that being said, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you enjoyed, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next one.